And we're live on TikTok. There we go.
Nice, bro. How's everybody doing today? Is it 2 o'clock?
Yeah, we're 2:02. We're right there, buddy.
All right, guys. We didn't forget about you. I don't know if y'all been patiently waiting. I'm sure it's probably not exactly a line out the door or anything, but we have made it. Let's give it a couple of minutes and see if our people join in, man. How's y'all's week been? All right. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get in here and see if I can moderate this stuff, yeah?
Well, let me tell you about mine. We're on this side of the dirt, sucking air for free. So we're doing all right today. How about that?
Yes, sir.
Little victories. You feel me? We'll take it. Set sail on a voyage unknown, aboard a vessel that I call my soul. And I've been searching for what makes me whole, sinking in the ocean on an empty boat. The topic for today's discussion is motivation. And I guess we've been motivated to do so. What do we think about that? Damn, is that common sense or is that some deep shit right there, boys? We've been motivated to discuss motivation, son. Can we get a come on? Can we get a yeah, boy?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
All right, sorry. I'm going to stop messing with that and pay attention to what we're doing here because, let's see, I was trying to get on there to moderate and I'm not seeing how it's working here. So,
anybody know how to moderate? Throw us some suggestions real quick, man. We're new to this, you feel me?
Fantastic.
Last time we was on live, we had somebody hit us right at the end with a political question that I should not have engaged in, but we need to learn how to moderate, you feel me? We don't talk politics. I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no babies, you feel me? Not today. Well, unless I see my babies later, I might give him a good kiss, but we're going to have to get some cronies on board to help moderate or help learn us on it or something, you feel me? Anybody out there tuning in want to discuss or throw a quick comment down about their motivation for the day or for the week, you feel me? You got any action out there? Well, let me tell you about my motivation for the week. The daily reprieve, the stay of execution from spiritual death. That's my motivation. My motivation is to be able to lay down at night and not think that I'd be better off dead. You feel me? Anybody vibe with that? To have a loving heart and a tolerant view on the world. That's my goal, man. I'm motivated to not be, that cage, like I'm in a cage is just rattled all the time, We'll get into that here in a minute as soon as we get our technology lined out. We had to pre-game for this, and the nerves a little bit, we had to get a little nicotine dose.
Oh, here we go.
Is Marla with us today? We got any of our people out there?
I don't
today?
think she's there yet. Let's see. I'm trying to see who's on here, but
I got a chronic chapstick addiction. Does anybody have a similar experience?
All right. Well, let's just jump into it.
All right, bro. Let's do it.
So, what was our topic today? What we were talking motivation in recovery. So, what keeps you motivated to stay in recovery? What brought you here? What keeps you here?
Man, so I look at it from, there's two different versions of motivation to me. There's the what and the why, you feel me? And we got to identify our personal truths of the why to really get anywhere with the what. So what motivates me in my recovery, other than not wishing I was better off dead all the time, and then near the end of my run there actually pursuing it a couple of times, is so that my children do not have to grow up.
Ooh, we lost the camera for a second there. We're all right, though. It wouldn't be us if it wasn't a shit show for a minute, right? There we go, bud.
So that if I can share my experience in not being comfortable in my own skin for 25 years, not being okay with just being me. If I can identify why that is and share it with the world, then maybe when my children get older and they ever end up experiencing any similar spiritual malady issues as I did, that maybe they can see that it is 100% okay to have fun and be yourself and be comfortable in your own skin. And we don't have to please everybody else in the ways of the world. That's really my main what. Now, the why dates back. So, other than me not wanting to meet the bitter end, I've had to do a lot of self-identification, right? I've got to identify my truths. And so let's date back to the origin. As a young man, as a child, 7, 8, 9 years old, I felt like I was walking on eggshells. My cage was rattled, buddy. I'm talking about nervous. I had a nervous disposition, stricken with anxiety, fear, self-centered fear, had self-conscious or self-esteem issues, right? All these things, man. What's that Mac Miller song say? I was sitting in the back of some of my classes by the kid having sat on his glasses, had a panic attack every time he sat on his glasses. Every Wonderland have an Alice. That was me. So we're going to label that version of me with the name Alice, right? And there's several versions of me along the way through the years. But that's one of my main character defects that make up of my disease. Is one of them is that's Alice, right? The cage is rattled. I'm on eggshells, nervous. Just the most uncomfortable you could imagine being internally. That's Alice. Okay, so then come along 12, 13 years old, I decided to mix up the liquor out of the liquor cabinet for the first time in these water bottles, take a few shots of it and get trashed. The first full breath of air I had ever taken in my life, like I had arrived. I found it. Finally, I found what I've been looking for, right? I'm free. No fear, no anxiety. I didn't care what it did to me because it did so much for me. I couldn't wait to do it again, right? So that founding, we're going to call that one Christopher Columbus, right? So now we've got Alice and Christopher Columbus as roommates living in here with me along the years, right? So what comes next, right? Using all the time. I've got to excel at whatever I'm doing, these high expectations. So what is the next? What would be a good name for someone that's achieving high expectations? We'll call him Donald Trump. Okay, the definition of high expectations, Trump. I gotta succeed at whatever I'm doing, whether it's getting drunk as often as possible, getting high on weed. Goddamn, I stayed stoned. Fuck, I don't even remember high school. I got a D in greenhouse class. Motherfucker couldn't even water flowers, bro. I was so high, and so I achieved excellently whatever it was I was trying to do, whether it was being the wildest one at the party, the biggest freaking idiot in the room. Like I did it to the most, and that was my. And so now we've got fucking Alice, we've got fucking Christopher Columbus, and we've got Trump. They're all three on call up here, not always on call, and they're at the top of their game. They stay there, but then the fucking parties, you can only have fun so long before it turns into problems. So then I crash hard, right? So now I'm miserable, self-pity, hate myself. Then, the weed, the booze excels, the pain pill shit. Now I'm physically dependent. I'm strung out. I fucking hate life, right? And now I'm at my lowest of lows, right? That high expectation don't just go up. That motherfucker goes down too. So we'll call that grumpy. All right, we've got Alice, fucking Christopher Columbus, Trump, and Grumpy all living in here, all on call and uncontrollable. Cannot determine when one's going to be rotating their next shift, right? It's just a fucking mess, man. And it has taken me the pitiful and incomprehensible demoralization, bro. If you scroll down on my page a few videos to the one that's called The Bitter End, that is pitiful and incomprehensible demoralization at its finest, bro. I'm just gone, man. I am not a human. I'm a shell of a human, bro. And that shit right there, it's just, I would rather be dead, bro. I'm trying to tell you what kind of person puts themselves in that shape, man. under the control of demons, bro. This disease is evil, bro. And those 4 little personality traits that I just, built this picture up for you guys, that's just what I've been allowed to identify, right? I had to have that desperation. I had to have that pitiful and incomprehensible demoralization beat me into a state of desperation where I'm either going to kill myself or do something different. That's just all there is to it, right?
Yep.
So I fucking do something different, right? And what's that require? Surrender, some willingness, some honesty, damn good sponsorship. Because if it wasn't for my sponsor and me communicating with him and putting in the work, I would never have just identified all that insane shit that you guys are probably thinking, God, he needs to be locked in a fucking nut house over. But that's what it takes, right? For someone that's been as sick as I am and under the possession of this disease for so long, like, they say the bondage of self, that's a slave, bro. That slavery is what bondage is, bro. And that shit it's unbelievable that it's taken what it's taken. I mean, hell, going blind wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Hell, didn't put a dent in it. Not anything that made me want to do this shit more.
Well, you speak of that bondage, and I mean that's honestly what brought me into recovery this time around was that wanting to break the chains, wanting to break the cycle, wanting to do something different. I was living on the streets in Colorado, the lowest of low, holding a sign to make money, to get my next fix, to stay well. I mean, and
bro, you went to great lengths, man. You should be proud, bro.
I'm getting there. I am, and I'm working on forgiving myself for those points in my life. I really am. True forgiveness, true. And that's by doing things like this, getting on here live every week and doing this, doing what we do 8 hours a day, going to class Monday through Friday, meetings all throughout the week, giving back, trying to help, the addict or alcoholic who's still out there suffering. If one person jumps on here and sees what we're talking about and can relate with what we're saying, and that sends them into a recovery mode, hell, we're winning, brother.
That's it. Even just one of you. And guys, I get, what's it called when you get pressed out because shit ain't really seeming to fruition, if you will. What's it called? I lose, I don't even know the right word. Like, I get bummed out, man, because sometimes I'll put stuff on YouTube, bro, and not a single fucking person will hit the like button. And that's
okay. I mean, that's not. I mean, it's not about that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I'm selfish. I'm selfish.
Hell yeah.
You didn't like my shit, not thinking that maybe it fucking helped somebody that just didn't hit the like button. No.
I would be a lying piece of crap if I sat here and said that I wasn't self-conscious about how I look right now, to whoever's watching us. Shit, did I wear the right hat? Should I have my sunglasses on? Does that look stupid?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Shit, I ain't got no damn teeth in the top of my mouth.
Hell, I'm sitting here chewing on fake teeth right now. Like, that's fucking weird.
Every time I laugh and smile and I see my lip curl under my gums because I know I ain't got no teeth, that drives me nuts. It drives me insane. But I'm here doing it because we're just trying to get the message out there, man. That's all it's about. It's about attraction, not promotion. We don't promote anything. We want you guys to see what we're doing, what we're going through, what we're saying. And if that says, hey, I want what they got.
That's real.
We got it here, brother. We got it for free. We got it in spades. And you can have something different if you're willing to accept something different.
Tell me that ain't motivation right there, cuz, for real. That is some motivation right there.
And I mean, yeah, that was my motivation for getting into recovery. I got new motivations that keep me in recovery.
Yeah.
My mom was diagnosed with Alzheimer's 2 years ago, and it took her a long time before she even told me about the diagnosis. I was still out in the madness, and the thought of my mom leaving this world with me in active addiction, not knowing if I was going to be okay, not knowing if I was going to be dead or alive, I mean, that's just unfathomable to me. And it's gotten to a point now where that's my main motivation to stay in recovery and stay clean, is I don't want my mom leaving this world not knowing if her baby boy's okay.
That was that incomprehensible demoralization you experienced.
Absolutely. And it's wonderful. I talk to my mom now on the phone, and I don't ask her for anything. I don't ask her for money. I don't ask her for anything. We just talk.
Hell yeah, man.
And let me tell you, if that's not motivation, I don't know what the hell is.
That's some growth right there. Selfless. I mean, this dude right here, I can hear it in his voice when he starts talking about it. His voice changes, man. So you know it means a lot to him. And us doing this right here takes us out of our comfort zone. This ain't comfortable, getting on here and talking to you guys. Hell, a minute ago, I thought I was having anxiety because we was about to get our shit set up and start doing this. And I was all in my head about it, but then I realized I was just cold as fuck and had to go outside and warm up in the sun for a minute.
And I mean, we got to be careful because we can sit there and stress about it, and we want to talk about what we're going to talk about. For the most part, I want this to be as authentic as possible, not scripted, not planned out anything, because you really get to the heart of the matter when you're flying off the cuff and you're just speaking from the heart. But at the same time, we got to have a topic.
I can't read, so I'm not reading the script. Believe that.
Right.
But everything that I have in my head that I think I'm going to fucking say never comes out here right. It makes perfect sense up here, but by the time it gets to here, it's like blah, 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 blah. Chaos, a little bit of something, and then blah, blah, blah. That's pretty much how it always goes.
But I mean, and it is what it is. I mean, I might say something stupid and right away catch myself like, oh God, did I just say it? I'm not going to stress on it, because you know what? We're here to share our experience, our strength, our hope. And if, like I said, if that brings one person to the table, then I'm winning. We're winning. We're doing what we're supposed to be doing, and that's all there is to it.
And y'all motivate us, man. This motivates us, bro. Hell, we can't get drunk on Wednesday because we got to be on here Saturday sober. You know what I'm saying? We got to do it. We got to be accountable to you guys, not only to ourselves. I know that sounds silly. We really are. We wouldn't have got drunk on Wednesday. We would have held each other accountable. But you see, it's just the idea of it. We told you guys we're going to be here at 2 p.m., even though we was a couple minutes late, whatever. We was 20 minutes early last week. It evened out. So
I was just going to say that. We were offsetting last week when we were on here 30 minutes early and running out of stuff to say by 2 o'clock.
Right. But yeah, man, so we're accountable to you guys because we post these videos during the week saying we're going to be there at 2 p.m. Eastern time Saturday. So we are, man. We keep our word. And that's just another blessing of the gift, man, is we're able to be reliable, responsible, accountable.
So let me ask you, when we're going through the week, doing what we're doing, going to meetings, sitting in class, are you sitting there thinking about, hey, this is something we could talk about on Saturday?
Yeah.
Because I sure as hell do.
Yeah. Yeah, I do, man. And then by the time Saturday gets there, it all gets jumbled up and don't come out right.
Well, that's why I picked, a specific topic for this week, motivation. Because, there's a lot of stuff involved in motivation in recovery. So, I mean, we can speak from the heart about that one specific topic. So I think that's what we're going to do from this point forward is we're just going to have a topic that we're going to throw out there at the beginning. We'll put a little title on there. And, I mean, that's going to be where it goes from there, like DB says.
Yeah.
We could start right here at the beginning. And by the time we get here, it could be something completely different.
Right.
That's perfectly okay.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Well, let's not only talk about motivation as far as like in recovery terms, like what about daily motivation? I posted that video yesterday that's motivation. That's because at the other morning it was 5:20 in the morning. I had that Bluetooth speaker cranked up, by God, and we was jamming, but I thought it was 6:20. I just couldn't see the clock right. But so my personal motivation is I start every morning off with a jam sesh. For the high energy. You feel me? I gotta have that high energy in the morning to kind of set the bar for the day. You feel me? And that's just like a personal thing. And, well, hell, me and him,
I joined the train on that one. I mean, personally myself, I gotta meditate in the morning. Especially on those days when I wake up and I have that heaviness in my chest because I'm stressed out about what the day is going to be. Man, if I sit and meditate for 10 minutes, that goes away. That feeling in my chest disappears. I become relaxed and I focus and I stay in throughout the day. And if I start to feel that coming back up, man, even a 5-minute meditation, even a 2-minute meditation in the van on the way or something. I mean, it's amazing how much that helps. Just a couple deep breaths and clearing my mind and you know, and that kind of thing. But now I jump in on the music session. I got to have my shower in the morning. I love that you know, hot shower with a blast of cold water at the end.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, that.
It's like a routine. It's like a motivation routine, bro. And I didn't even think like I got recovery routine. I thought that's what it was, but really it's just like a motivational routine.
It's a life routine. I mean, and that's,
Yeah.
I mean, we all fall into routines. And I mean, did we have a routine when we were out in the madness?
Wake up, get something, get high or drunk.
I mean, yeah, that's about as far as that routine went.
No self-care, no personal fucking self-worth habits or routines, really. I mean,
No.
motherfucker might take a shower.
I'd say roll out of bed, but there was no bed. It was roll off the concrete step and, you know, grab my sign and head to the freeway, you know?
Pace around the house, listening to music, maintaining a buzz. That was my rule. You know, you only get one buzz a day. You better maintain it, right? So trying to maintain one all day long, and pondering on the jumping off point. Man, it was like I couldn't live with the shit and couldn't live without the shit. Man, I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
Shit was crazy, bro. And you know, like this window of opportunity happens when you have that desperation and you hit your bottom and you're willing to do something different, and you like say you start going to treatment or going to 12-step meetings or whatever, this window of opportunity opens, right? And if you don't put in enough work and humble yourself enough, find a sponsor and do some of the work, within a certain amount of time, that window slams shut, and there ain't no coming back in. You're right back out to it, man. And I've done it. I've done the cycle.
Yeah.
My whole life, bro.
And see myself, I go big with everything I do. So when I got clean the last time, I got 2.5 years, damn it. I did recovery great. I was, man, oh boy, I thought I was doing it perfect. I was thinking my way through it. I was controlling my destiny, and that was wrong. And it led to a 10-year run. You know what I mean? So when I slip up big. I'm going to be the best damn drug addict there is out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and there's just no way around it. So, I mean, there's some people who do this and they go through recovery, you know, back to back to back to back. I've been in recovery twice. This is my second time. That's because I go big or go home, right?
Gosh, damn, son. I couldn't tell you how many times I've been to treatment, detox and shit. I think it's 12 or 13, not including methadone clinics and Suboxone clinics. That'd make it a whole bunch more. But yeah, I've been fighting chomping at the bit. I'm gonna figure this out myself. There's got to be a way I can drink back out. There's got to be a way I can. There's got to be a way. I'm gonna figure it out. There ain't no figuring that shit out.
No, there ain't no figuring it out.
Damn sucker out there. Fucking suckers, all I was. Every time it gets me, I'm like, God, that's what makes me want to jump off the roof head first. I'm like, God damn it, I'm a sucker again. It fucking got me, motherfucker.
Tapping on your shoulder, sitting there, right there on your shoulder.
Me, motherfucker.
It's
me.
Come on back.
Yeah. Anybody got anything to say about that? It's Chris and Cutter. We are recovering addicts and alcoholics, sharing our experience, strength, and hope in the disease of addiction. And we're hoping you guys will give us some feedback and join in. Anybody got anything to say about any of the shit we've been talking about?
Hell, I don't even know if anybody's watching us right now, but that's all right.
All right.
It'll be up there for you to view at your leisure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know why TikTok don't let us post it, but YouTube will. So later on today, whatever we do on here, it'll be on YouTube later. But yeah, we appreciate anybody that does throw a thumbs up, hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? Holler at your boys, send us something non-political to discuss and be respectful. We're trying to be respectful, you know, we're trying to be helpful, you feel me? That's all. I'm just trying to help a motherfucker, bro. Helping y'all helps us. No drug addicts and alcoholics out there? Lie! You lie! We know you're out there. You don't have a problem? Yeah, okay, sure. Neither do I. I'm kidding. I'm just trying to mess with y'all, man. Get a reaction out of somebody. Well, let's just end it at this then. If we ain't got nobody messing with us, unless you got something about motivation or a burning desire or anything, topic about them or something from the meeting this morning.
No, I'm pretty good. I think we can roll it up right here.
Well, it says plain and clear. It says though, even those who have severe emotional and mental disorders do recover if they have the capacity to be honest. So you're looking at a motherfucker right here with severe mental and emotional disorders that just last week, well, I guess it was a week before I actually took the drug test, I'm 100% clean off all damn dope, maintenance, all of it, by God. So if my fucking dumb ass can do it, I couldn't do it alone. Now, don't let me mislead you, any of you lone wolves out there. Couldn't have done it alone. I'd make it to day 3 every time, and I'd be right back out. You know, I'd just hit it full force again. I tried it fucking about 8 million times, and it just never worked. But yeah, I was able to completely come off all the shit, boys, and now I want to fucking share the message with y'all, bro, because there is hope, man. We do recover.
Well, with you saying that, I will say I'm down to 2 milligrams of Suboxone a day.
That's what's up.
From 16 when I started, weaning myself down because that's the last thing I'm trying to get that chain from around my neck. And we'll keep you updated on how that goes. The next step, I'm going to start skipping a day and go from there. So
that's what's up, man.
That's what's up.
So keep track of our progress, man. Y'all need to tell me, am I getting sicker? Am I getting better? I'm just kidding, man. Yeah, we'll be back next Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. If y'all want to share this from YouTube with your buddies and maybe catch us next weekend, we'll forgive you for not making it this weekend. Is that my pride and ego talking?
Maybe a little bit. That's okay.
Peace and love, everybody.
Cutter623 is another page you can check out. Go on and follow me there. All of our videos from here get posted on there, as well as Pavlovian Dogs.
Pavlov Dogs.
There we go. We're trying to gain the viewership on that one too, so we can start going live on that account. So I think that's all we got, buddy.
Till next time.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Thank you.
Yep.